Good evening, one and all. We're here at the Sydney Cricket Ground. You join us for this match between Pakistan and India. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and joining me for what should be an exciting contest is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones, and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
Always a pleasure to sit alongside you in the commentary box.
Thanks, Ali. Let's now head out to the middle to join the captains for the toss.
A lot in this pitch for the bowlers. I feel it's a good call to bowl first. As captain, you'll feel you can get some early wickets and expose this lineup, and then they'll be in a great position batting later.
Players making their way out. It's a great crowd in today with plenty of atmosphere around this ground. Plenty of wickets on offer and runs. Batters and bowlers are in the game, and there's some quality players in both teams. So I'm expecting an even contest. Let's see what happens. The umpire signals that we're ready to go. First ball of the innings about to be bowled.
Here we go. Coming in for the first ball.
Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Can't get that outside the ring field. Beats the field with a great shot. Thick edge. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Great shot through the gap.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders. 4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Clever shot. Moved across the line of the ball and just clipped it away. Fine leg won't stop that. Overstepped on that occasion. Now have to deal with a free hit chance. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. End of the over, a big one. 11 runs coming from it. Pakistan are 11 for none.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Siraj pulls out, dead ball. Finds the fielder with that shot. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. End of the over, 4 runs coming off it. Pakistan are 15 for none.
Excellent first over, and they followed up with a solid second over of the power play. Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Across the stumps and a flick of the wrist. It's wide of square leg. Could be 4.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Around about off stump. That'll force a mistake.
How will the bowler respond?
Massive outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Ayub, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
All the way, got it right out of the middle. How will he reply?
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. An economical over comes to an end, but you get the feeling these openers might just be finding their feet.
They've accelerated the run rate that over, looking to really take advantage of the strong start.
That's going a long way. What a shot.
Jumped all over the slower ball, only gave them more time to see it and make sure of it. Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe. Some changes made to the field here, going more aggressive. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Cuts that off well in the infield. Square cut, finds point, no run. Big edge. Straight to the fielder. 7 runs added there. Pakistan, 35 for none.
Well, it's been crisp, elegant, easy shot making so far. Plenty of runs. And plenty more if they keep it up.
Pandya, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Oh, would you look at that straight drive? It barreled straight into the stumps at the other end. That would have gone for 4, surely. Knocks them over. First ball of the over.
Got to their 50 without a lot of trouble. Unfortunately for them, the 100 wasn't to be as they head back to the dressing room. Azam watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Couldn't get it through the field. Massive outside edge. Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and they've been put away.
Kohli, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Doesn't beat the infield. That's the over. Pakistan are 42 for 1.
These two enjoy batting together and it shows. They've used the pace off the ball and bludgeoned it when needed.
Siraj from the Randwick end.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. That is a beautiful front foot shot. No point in chasing that one.
Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Nicked it. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball. That last one to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
The captain going with an aggressive field.
Was quick onto that in the infield. Across the stumps and a flick of the wrist. It's wide of square leg. Could be 4.
What a great shot that was. Onto the front foot really quickly. No stopping that one.
And that completes the fielding restrictions. Time for some field changes.
India and now... allowed 5 fielders outside the circle.
Some adjustments to the field. Might look to go big again here. A few moves made in the field.
Square cut, finds point, no run. Onto that early, that could be 4.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
End of the over. 8 off it. Pakistan are 59 for 1.
They've got busy, working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Going with spin now.
A more aggressive look to the field, a few more catches in place.
Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Caught, gone. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. Can't get that outside the ring field. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. 4 runs added there. Pakistan are 63 for 2. Pandya from the Paddington end. Patel, the left arm orthodox bowlers coming into the attack from the Paddington end. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Great commitment. Massive outside edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming off it. Both sides need to inject some life into this match. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot. The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Finds the fielder with that shot. Oh, nicely done. That's gone fine. May well be 4.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
End of the over and a very nicely bowled one. Not much opportunity to score runs there. Go for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like we'll carry.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on, will collect that one though. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Eight runs added there. Pakistan are 84 for 2. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Head over the ball, great shot. That's racing away.
Pushed onto the front foot and presented the full face of the bat.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, a roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake.
A few moves made in the field.
Over the infield with a cracking shot. Brilliant shot there.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point in chasing that.
10 runs added in that over. Pakistan are 94 for 2. Square cut, finds point, no run. Oh, whack! Pick the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
Well, any sign of nerves approaching the half-century can be forgotten. A brilliant shot for 6.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on.
Zaman watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Massive outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. End of the over, 10 off it. Pakistan are 104 for 2.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Comes down the wicket and drives that in the air. Great attacking play by the batter. 4 more.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front. But early, well-timed and 4 runs. Taking a bit of a risk here with a more aggressive field.
Jeez, timed that well.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again. A bit of a change-up in the field now. That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive. Patel from the Paddington end. Nicked it. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was put away with interest.
Beats the field with a great shot. There's a chance if it hits. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though.
didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Huge edge.
Bit of a change up in the field now. Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
Oh, yes. Oh, brilliant stuff. Opened the shoulder and lofted that over cover. That'll be 6 more.
That just drifted a bit and pounced on. Hit high and mighty. They'll be really happy with that.
Zaman drills that one away. That'll be 4 more to the tally.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing. Race to the boundary.
Playing... all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
Going with a more aggressive field choice. Will it be 3 boundaries in a row?
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball. That last one to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Big edge. That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. Zaman, it's plenty from these bowlers.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Oh, well, don't even bother running.
Azam was quick onto that one, cut it away, through the field and to the boundary.
A big one, 12 runs out of there. Pakistan, 154 for 2.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the Paddington end. Oh, nicely done. That's gone fine. May well be 4. Swept away, but finds the fielder. Just opened the face of the bat really well. That's through the infield. There'll be 4 more.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary. There'll be more gaps in the field now as the captain makes some changes. The bowlers will need to be right on top of their lines.
Doesn't beat the infield. Brilliant. That'll take some catching.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for 4. That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Finds the edge. Edged it. Bang. Bowled. Just stunning bowling.
So that's the 3rd wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
Well, it's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Was quick onto that in the infield. 2 runs coming from that over. Pakistan 168 for 3. Siraj coming back into the attack has done well so far. Thick edge. Square cut, finds point, no run. Cuts that off well in the infield. Oh dear, down the leg side and away for 4. That'll be 5 wides added to the score. Can't get that outside the ring field. Siraj has finished off a tidy over there. Nothing to show for it, but will be well pleased nevertheless.
There was some wonderful stroke play on offer for the fans here. Bowlers just weren't tight enough.
The right-arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the Randwick end.
Can he get the 50?
Huge edge. He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter.
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Too good. Not sure anyone's going to cut that off.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
Bumrah shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now.
No interest on that occasion to play at the ball.
Edged.
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
And that's the end of the innings. Pakistan have set a target of 184 runs. I reckon this is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase.
Here we go. First ball.
Kohli waited on that and guides it down to third. Fielder coming around, may stop it before the boundary.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs.
Not the ideal way of handling that ball. Finds the fielder with that shot. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Rizwan, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Dug that out well. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. End of the over. 9 off it. India are 9 for none.
First over of the second innings is complete, and it was a good one for the batters. Some lovely shots played.
The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the Randwick end. Pinged off the bat.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. How will the bowler respond?
No. Terrible shot. Nicked it. Wow, that's a huge appeal for the catch. If there's something on it, it was the faintest of edges. Out. Nicely done by the keeper.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings.
Yadav watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Goes over the top with that shot. Trouble. Great shot through the gap. End of the over. India 17 for 1. Going with pace now. That was a lovely punch down the ground. It's in the gap and there should be a few on offer here, maybe 3. Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
Well, the shorter ball doesn't work here. Rode the bounce well and eased it over the top for 6 runs.
Kohli goes all the way. Massive strike, and that's 2 in a row.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant and that is stayed hits. Fantastic.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. Oh, wow. That is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
Another one. It's raining 6s now. How will he reply?
Misses everything. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and they've been put away.
Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
At the end of the 3rd, they've had a massive start, ahead of the required run rate now. Need to keep going though.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
Threw the hands at it. Got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
Kohli has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Great shot. Rode the ball up with him and cuts through point.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
This has been a great over so far. 2 boundaries from it. The runs are flowing very easily now. Misses. That's a big chance gone begging. 11 runs added there. India 54 for 1.
4 overs down, and we're seeing a feverish appetite for boundaries from these batters. They're up above the run rate at the moment, looking very good.
Jeez, timed that well.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot.
A lovely delivery. Got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
Yada drills that one away. That'll be 4 more to the tally.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Exquisite back foot shot. That just races away.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Wow, that's missed the lot. End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you still have to hit them. Majestic batting.
End of the 5th, and the bowlers have been getting some stick. The field will spread out soon, so they might look to bowl to more defensive fields.
Oh, yes. Oh, brilliant stuff. Opened the shoulder and lofted that over cover. That'll be 6 more.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was put away with interest.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Power and precision in that shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. That is a beautiful front foot shot. No point in chasing that one. Top class innings, been playing very nicely out there and brings up the half century. That showed great skill, lovely timing, and the boundary was the only place it was heading.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Just open the face of the bat really well. That's through the infield. That'll be 4 more.
This is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. Nicked it. Wow, that's a huge appeal for the catch. If there's something on it, it was the faintest of edges. Gone. Fine catch.
Well, they lose the second wicket, and it's a long way back to the pavilion, and you can tell they're not happy with the way they got out.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket.
Just dropped too short, and that's flown too high.
They're going to go in for the kill with this delivery. It's up to the new batter to make sure the fielding side doesn't pick up any more momentum. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful delivery. No chance for the fielders.
And that completes the fielding restrictions. Time for some field changes.
Pakistan are now allowed 5 fielders outside the circle.
Nearly gets the edge. Afridi with a great delivery there. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Oh, the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Head was completely still and they struck that hard, high and long for 6.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6. Can he come back with a dot ball? Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Beats the field with a great shot.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Brilliant diving stop. Oh, that's a great shot early on, wide of cover, and that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary though.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs. Four runs. They were so still at the crease, just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Well, what else do they have in their bag of tricks? Just not much seems to be working at the moment. And a fine take by the fielder at deep cover point. It was in the air for some time, but they've held on to it well. Fantastic catch at cover point. Great athleticism.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. Those runs were really starting to flow.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do other than watch the ball go all over the ground.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Gone. Played all around that one. What a delivery.
It's another wicket, the 4th. Sometimes you just have to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. And out. 2 wickets, 2 balls. There'd be a bit of tension in the batter's pavilion right now.
The big wicket is gone. Never really looked comfortable, and now they have to start the long walk back.
First, I'd focus on just trying to survive this ball, deny the hat-trick, and then worry about getting runs. Well, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. Great shot through the gap. That's the end of the over. 2 runs added. India are 124 for 5. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the Randwick end. On that nicely, good defence. And gone. Brilliant reactions to take that one. Cut away, but straight to point for the easy catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Good shot. A beauty.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders. Might look to go big again here.
Nice shot. Straight to gully.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
India weren't given much of an opportunity there. A very tidy over.
The batters have left a clutch of 4s and 6s in the scorecard. They're powering this team to victory.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Doesn't beat the infield. The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming off it. Both sides need to inject some life into this match. There's a chance if it hits. Oh, simple run out. That's out.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Goes over the top with that shot. beats the cover fielder. Nice shot.
Oh, there you go. A no ball. Maybe just trying a little too hard. Just need to get more control back.
It's a full toss and worked off the pads nicely. Could well be 4. No. Terrible shot. Couldn't get it through the field. End of the over, and it's a good one for the bowling side, not letting the batters build any momentum. Ralph coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Nicked it. Pakistan with a strong appeal. That should be given. And that's gone. Amazing catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Thick edge, no! That's racing away.
We didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Bumrah taking guard, has been playing really well in recent matches, certainly needs to bring their A game today.
Great shorter ball, well played though, didn't flinch and was able to leave the ball comfortably. That's the end of the short stuff for this over.
Finds the fielder with that shot. 6 runs added in that over. India are 147 for 8.
They had a great foundation early on and they've carried it forward to make a big total.
Needs a direct hit. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. He's quick onto that in the infield. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming off it. Both sides need to inject some life into this match.
They've batted really well this middle block of overs. They've had a perfect mix of precision and aggression, and their reward is to be well ahead of the required run rate.
Misses everything. Can't get that outside the ring field. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Good pick up, big chance. That looks gone. Oh, great running.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock. Well, dealt with that beautifully. Saw the short one and got out of the way. No more of those in this over.
Wow, that's missed a lot. On that nicely, good defence. That's the end of the over. 2 runs added. India for 154 for 9. A new bowler is coming into the attack. That's a confident appeal. That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Another defensive shot. The bowl and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. End of the over. 7 runs coming from it. India 161 for 9. Ralph from the Paddington end. Digs out the Yorker. And another defensive shot. There. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
7 runs added there. India